Hey gang, what's up? Hope everybody's having a good day out there today, and welcome back to another edition of Intuitive Angling. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about all the know-it-alls that are out there. One of the things I like to do on this channel is it's in addition to the fishing tips and stuff that I do. You guys have heard me talk a lot about this before. It's like this YouTube and all the comments I get and that type of stuff. It's really an interesting study in human behavior, and I'm really fascinated by human behavior a little bit. So I learn a lot. I learn more and more every day by the comments I get about how people respond to different topics. And one of the topics that we talk about here, I want to talk about today, is there's a lot of people that are a lot of know-it-alls out there. We're going to go over that a little bit. I'm going to give you my opinion on it. Real quick, just want to remind you guys, we are like 150 people away from hitting 80,000 subscribers. I'd like to invite everybody that hadn't had a chance to please hit that subscribe button and help us get to 80,000. We got a big giveaway coming up at 80,000. Got a case of Bridgeford beef, Sweet Baby Ray beef jerky, and all you got to do is be subscribed to that. Got the chickens right here hanging out with me. These dang chickens, man, they're like dogs anymore. It's like I can't even have the tackle room door open. They want to run in on it. So Kim's got them like they're like pets out here right now. So anyway, let's get into this a little bit. You know, one of the things, you guys have heard me talk about my dad before in the channel here. You know, my dad passed away last fall, and he, you know, like a lot of good dads, you know, my dad always, you know, was trying to give me advice, you know, and his way of giving advice was like, you know, he wanted you to know that this is how it needs to be done, or this is how you need to do things. He wasn't like real subtle about it, and he's told me so much stuff. I look back over the course of the years, and the advice that he gave me and the information that he was trying to share to me at the time, you don't, when somebody tells you to do something, there's like a natural resistance to not do that. And I think that's one of the things when you're growing up and, you know, you're a kid or you're a teenager or something like that, when people tell you to do something, you resist it. And I did with my dad on a lot of different things. I never told him that. I always listened to him, but it's like a lot of times it went in one ear and out the other because I thought I was smarter than what I was. And it turned out, looking back at all the life advice he gave me, he was right on about everything. I mean, it's like there's a lot to be said about somebody that has a lot of life experience and has been through life giving you advice and information. And one of the things I want to talk about here is about the know-it-alls on the channel, because the tips that I give you guys, now whether it be, you know, tips on fishing or the Mental Mondays or something like that, I'm sharing with you guys the information. No, you can't sit up here with this. God dang it, this chicken's go on. Anyway, so anyway, this the advice that I give you guys, this is all from my personal experience. You know, this is not anything that I've read out of a book or anything like that. It's something that I have observed, if I've witnessed, I've been part of, and I'm simply trying. This chicken's really go on. You gotta here. Oh, just a second here, guys. Jeez, it's hard to concentrate on a video with a chicken on your lap. So anyway, the advice that I'm giving you guys, whether it be on technique, modifications, tips, Mental Mondays, environmental issues, or something like that, one of the things you might do instead of critiquing a lot of stuff and saying that's ridiculous and Randy, you're ridiculous and that's stupid and this and that, you might just just be open-minded to learning something, because you never know where information is going to come that you can use. And I'm probably quite a bit older than a lot of guys that watch this channel, or maybe, you know, some guys that watch the channel older than I am. But, you know, I've had a chance to spend a lot of time on the water, guys. I have been on the water thousands and thousands and thousands of days, fishing for over 50 years. And I've learned some things. I've learned some things about bass fishing that I'm passing on to you guys. Whether you want to believe it or not, I have seen with my own, you know, perspective and my own, you know, experience, the things that work. I'm simply trying to pass that down to you guys. And a lot of you guys that critique what I'm saying as far as I can't learn anything from you, you don't have anything to teach me, probably should drop the attitude a little bit, because it's sort of like my dad. When I felt there was nothing he could teach me, and I look back, afterwards, and I realize how much it was. Sort of like that with you guys here. It's like the stuff that I'm telling you guys works, whether you want to believe it or not. It works. So a lot of it is just being open mind to that information, and the same with anything, man. If I'm talking about environmental issues or anything like that, don't believe me or not. Don't believe me or not believe me. Test it out and prove it for yourself. Try to get some type of peer, review on it, mutual consensus. See if it works for you. I'm just trying to pass stuff along to you guys that'll make you guys have a better life. I'm not trying to make anybody miserable here. So I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about that, because it seems like as my channel gets bigger, as you get more and more people, I mean, you get a mix of a lot of different stuff out there, and you get more people that enjoy what you're talking about, and then you get more, critics on it, and that's just the nature of it. You guys have heard me talk about that weightlifter, not a weightlifter, but he's like I don't know what you call him, but his name's Liver King. He's a big social media guy. He's like super jacked, and he talks about living the way that the ancient primals did, and he gets a tremendous amount of flack. Everybody critiques him for how jacked he is, his body, and how, he eats raw liver every day. But the problem when they critique and they goof on the Liver King is they don't listen to his message. It's like, don't waste your time on the fluff stuff, on the foo-foo stuff. Listen to the message, man. Try to pay attention to the message and see if you can learn something from it, man. And every single person out here, we're all students of life. Nobody has all the answers. I don't have all the answers. Nobody out there watching this channel has the answers. Nobody does. What we're all trying to do, everybody's trying to do the best they can, getting through life. Everybody wants to be happy and successful, and I'm just trying to pass along with you, some of you guys that, will help you do that. So anyway, just chill out a little bit. All you guys out there that don't think that I have anything to teach you, you might just want to listen up a little bit, because I do have some things that I can teach you that'll help you out, just like what my dad told me. And eventually one of the days you'll find out that, a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about is a little bit more applicable than what some people think. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'm definitely grateful for everybody who watches the channel. Much appreciated with that, and we'll talk later. See you.